How can I, when every other step I take, I face a landmine? How will I, when every breath I take, I smell formaldehyde? How do I, when every move I make leads me closer to die? If all I can grip is fear, then fear will grip me, and in its hands I will disappear. Trapped in this physical plane, my spirit is trained, reacting to feeling this pain. From a place where the spiritual reign, no white or black, man or woman, no material gain. No shiny metals, platinum, silver, gold, precious stones, pricey pebbles, just the wisdom of old. See, I can feel it lives in me, that's right. The trick is to make it manifest to be. That's life, it's like we're trapped in some sort of paradox, where thought is the greatest source, but it's often an aftershock. Laugh now, cry later, it's true. See, we love to do the things that we hate that we do. It's kinda crazy when you think about it. It's easier said than done, don't talk about it, be about it. But what are we without this hypocrisy? The outer world is not the world that's inside of me, but how can I, when every other step I take, I face a landmine? How will I, when every breath I take, I smell formaldehyde? How do I, when every move I make leads me closer to die? If all I can grip is fear, then fear will grip me, and in its hands I will disappear. You see the kings on their thrones, moving men, but who's moving them? I read you a poem. Every man has to reach for his soul, each relevant as they represent a piece of a whole. Many fell trying to compete for control, losing sight of what's right like the evil of old. Then they reach for what seems to be gold, and they attest that they are blessed and their dreams are bestowed. But in this mess they have easily sold what they possess. Deep within they get increasingly cold. As they've lost everything that they've owned, they've gained a lie that will eat through their flesh and their bones. Without the truth, see, this house is no home, and we're drunk off ignorance as we doubt the unknown. Our water is blood and our bread is of stone. Self is a mountain, sometimes you gotta climb it alone. But how can I, when every other step I take, I face a landmine? How will I, when every breath I take, I smell formaldehyde? How do I, when every move I make leads me closer to die? If all I can grip is fear, then fear will grip me, and in its hands I will disappear. Going like deja vu, once familiar, now I can't even say I knew. Ancient scripture from the distant past, looking like a faded picture in a broken glass. A shattered mirror, I can't see myself. I search inside, but they tell me I can't be myself. If I was rich, they say they need my help, but if I'm broke, they tell me nope, and they can't see my wealth. What a world so out of control. The spirit is lost. Ever seen a robot with a soul? The breath of life is often taken for granted. Every day and every night we live, we break the commandment. And I ain't talking about the Old Testament, I ain't talking about Moses, this is no Exodus. I'm talking know thyself, yes it is true that until you do, then you have never lived. But how can I, when every other step I take, I face a landmine? How will I, when every breath I take, I smell formaldehyde? How do I, when every move I make leads me closer to die? If all I can grip is fear, then fear will grip me, and in its hands I will disappear.